Hey YouTube, welcome back to Luke's Amateur Hour. Today I wanted to do just a chat about some of the tools that I took after, if I can focus, can anybody see anything here? Anyway, some of the tools I took when I went on vacation. And the reason I want to talk about these is because it's kind of in line with the way I like to talk about the channel here, but this is something that I always spend a lot of time thinking about. Probably too much time, but I thought I'd share with you guys my thought process and see if I'm off base, see if you guys have a better experience or better information than I have about what works for this kind of scenario, right? I'm guessing at a lot of stuff, but anyway, so what I do is I always carry a go bag of tools, and by go bag I mean it's a bag of tools. And in this case, I heavily considered taking the Jackson Palmer tool backpack, and there's a previous video about it. It's a garbage video. Don't watch it if you don't like bad videos. But I got a review coming up. I like the backpack. There's the Cliff Notes. I know somebody who I'm going to give it to. He's going to really enjoy it. But so the premise with bags. And this is the premise, you may have noticed this, you may not have already. The premise with bags is you will fill the bag you're taking, right? So I learned this when I hunt, in that you need to take the smallest bag you can possibly imagine being able to take, and then take your items. Or conversely, lay out exactly what you know you'll need and then make them fit into the smallest bag possible. Because what happens is if you go, hey, I can fill this bag, I'm going to take this bag with me, right? This is huge. This is cavernous. It's a cubit long, right? And half a cubit wide, whatever, you know, that's a biblical measurement. It's a cubit, whatever. So it's massive. I didn't take that because I didn't want to need to carry that much stuff. And when you fill a tool bag, they get heavy because everything is heavy. Everything weighs many ounces, and ounces add pounds and pounds add pain, right? I think is that how it goes? Ounces add up to pounds and pounds add up to pain, or whatever, the hiking analogy. Anyway, so I didn't use the Jackson Palmer backpack because I knew I wouldn't need to fill the thing, and I knew that if I took it, I would feel obligated to fill it. So what I did was I took one of my medium size, I hope this drawer can hold it, medium size DeWalt bags. And what I'm gonna do right here for you guys is I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna put everything away as I come out and tell you why I took everything and whether I used it or I didn't. Cliff's Notes, didn't use most of anything. But I want to know what you guys take when you go somewhere on a trip. This was a family vacation to the beach, about a 7-hour drive if you're single, 9-hour drive if you got a family. But that's what this was, right? So I was also towing a trailer because if you've ever had to pack for vacation at the beach with 3 kids and going with another family who's got 2 kids, you know you need a ton of stuff. So anyway, right on top, I'm just going to go through the bag. Right on top, a pair of gloves. I always take a pair of gloves. This time I also took a shop rag with me. Both came in very handy. Very useful. So I'm really happy I took those. Definitely use those. Another thing I always take, and this proved useful last year when I went on vacation with the same family, my in-laws, a flashlight. So I took my DeWalt flashlight. I put the 3 amp hour battery on it. Used it for loading up the trailer coming home, but more importantly, used it for finding sand crabs on the beach at night with the kids. That was a joy. That was a lot of fun. Highly recommended if you're on the East Coast. I don't know about the West Coast. You guys are weird over there. I also took a drill. I took my new hammer drill with a 2 amp hour or 2.5 amp, 2 amp hour battery on it. Look, hey, they're both fully charged up. Don't take uncharged batteries when you go. I'm just chucking stuff up top here. I also took my charger in case something crazy happened and I needed both batteries dead run through. For the drill, I took a bit set, and I have a bunch of these. Let's see if, whoop, There's some there. This is the one I took. This is so these are drills. These are bits. This is, so I leave the bits out because I'm constantly using those. This one is what I use today, so it's a mess. Drills, gunk, and bits, right? So, you know, compact. Put it all in one because I don't want to carry a ton of stuff. You can see this is my drill bit drawer on the in the toolbox. I got drills, got these on a really good deal. Used them once or twice, but it's pretty cool, like one of those indexing things. Anyway, the 90 degree, a bunch of different bits, masonry bits, speed out, hole saws, blah blah blah. This is garbage. Okay, continuing on here. Tape measure, you never know. I don't think I used it. I leave the tape measure on the outside on my magnetic tray. Oh, check this out. Okay. So I took my new adjustable wrench slash pipe wrench, the Crescent. This thing flips around, slash pass-through socket, pass-through ratchet, and I'm going to set this down. And what I did was I took all the sockets because they were in a crappy tray, and I ran them on a string, and that's how I carried them. Right? So get rid of that guy. Take this and I go down. Where do these go? With my wrenches. We'll go in here with my wrenches there, and the sockets will go with it. Can you see that? There you go. See? I love this wrench rack. That's pretty cool. And then I also have, we'll get to that in a second. So let's, I also took my channel locks, traditional channel locks, because you never know when you need something big like that. So that's my pliers and snips drawer. Right? Can you see that? So I got some channel locks here, bent nose, my Van pliers, my Knipex cutters, my big Craftsman's, vice grips, blah blah blah. So this is a pseudo tool toolbox tour. And then I took my 1/2 inch DeWalt set in its handy little carrier. And I like this. And it fit perfectly in the DeWalt bag, in the bottom of the bag, right? So it gave structure to the bag. It was at the bottom. I could stack stuff on top. I wasn't concerned about anything. It was very heavy though. The reason I took the 1/2 inch was because I keep a 1/4 inch set, socket set in my car at all time. It's this guy. Let's see if I can get some light on there for you. It's the Cobalt 35 piece right angled bit driver set, and it's got, so remember this because I'm also going to go over some of the other stuff I took. It's got some standard and some metric 1/4 inch sockets, a bunch of bits, an adapter, and this little ratchet here for 1/4 inch. So this is always in the door of my car. You never know when you need a Phillips head screwdriver, right? So I'll sit this. I tuck those down there. So what else did I take? This is freaking cool. Jackson Palmer, guys, like that backpack. The backpack's good, and I'll do a full review of that. But it came with 2 pouches like this. One's just a zip top pouch. The other one is this guy. And when I opened it all up, I'm like, you know what? That's freaking cool. And why is it freaking cool? Because look at this. Right? I'm maybe more impressed with this than I should be. I don't know. You guys tell me. This, I think, is awesome. It keeps all my hand tools from getting all knocked up, dinged up. I got a 1/4 inch extension, a 1/4 inch swivel head, right? Because I got the 1/4 inch sockets up here and adapters and all that. But you know, if I need to get down in somewhere, which I didn't, I'd have it. So I got those. I got my my Philo driver handle in case I wanted to use, again, something like this with the yeah, etc. Didn't need it. I didn't need anything in here, right? I got my Philo wood handle screwdrivers because they're compact, they fit in here really well, and frankly, I love my Philo screwdrivers. Put these up in my screwdriver drawer without knocking my light off. Can you guys see this? In my screwdriver drawer. My Philos go up there. See? Lift you up a little bit. See? There we go. There's my screwdriver rack. That guy. I like him. And then what else do I got here? Oh, I got my channel lock needle nose. I told you guys, these things go with me everywhere. They're my go-tos. And my slip joints. So we get these guys tucked away somewhere. Yeah, good enough. Razor blade. Man, I don't know. If you guys go anywhere without a knife or a razor blade, I don't know how you survive. But didn't need it, thankfully. And then finally, just an adjustable wrench, a little 6-inch, because I had the bigger one. Right, so, get this guy here. Cool. So, that's what I took on my vacation for myself. I also had the 4-way lug nut wrench. I don't know. 2 seconds. I'll be right back. With the joys of editing, we're back. I also took the 4-way lug nut wrench and I verified that it fit the trailer and the van. I had the lug nut key socket in case I needed it, which is part of the reason why I took my 1/2-inch set. Blah blah blah. But man, oh man, this thing, I really like this. I really like this. I know my buddy's going to get good use out of this. I'm going to give him this with the backpack. I'm going to show him how I use this. But man, this is genius. I love this thing. I might go find another one. Like, this is great for leaving tools in your car. Or putting them in a junk drawer in your house, and they're not going to get all banged up. They're not going to, which, look, they're junk drawer tools. Who cares, right? But, you know, if you can do this and you say, oh, just grab the tool bag, right? And it's just easy, and it's got a little clip, which, yeah, I don't know, whatever. But this is, I love this thing, man. And it came with the backpack. Jackson Palmer, I don't know if you're watching 12, 13 minutes into the video, but this is a win right here, guys. This is awesome. I don't know if any other manufacturers do this stuff, but I dig that, man. That's an extra 10 bonus points on the review score for the backpack. That's cool. Anyway, that's what I took on my vacation. I want to hear what you guys take. Tell me down in the comments. You guys do, you're watching my video because you like tools, most likely, or amateurism, and you understand that having the right tool and being prepared is important. So what do you guys do to be prepared on a trip? Looking for it because I'm going away to Canada in a couple weeks, and I'm going to pack another bag. I'll show you what I packed there, but give me some feedback between now and then so I can do better next time. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Luke. I'm an amateur. This one didn't take an hour. Have a good day.